Last night, Niners 32, Jets 19. What do you think the story of that game last night was? Because to me, it's very clear what it was.
Aaron Rodgers, he was looking old out there. I got word from the producers that there were some similarities to him and Kirk Cousins. I didn't get to see much of that game, but I could tell when he flipped it off to Breece Hall, like the first 3 plays of the game, how it was going to kind of go. And when he needed to evade in the pocket, he couldn't like really make sharp turns. It seemed like he had to like make more of these like curved routes.
Well,
he was getting frustrated very easily, very early as well.
So those were my 2 biggest takeaways. First of all, if you just look at the next gen stats as far as time to throw, Aaron Rodgers, 3rd fastest of anybody in the league this weekend. Jaden Daniels, number 1, rookie making his first start. He was 1 read, get it out, and if he wasn't, he was running. And then Baker Mayfield, when that Bucs offense is cooking, boom, boom, throw, and they really did cook. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd fastest, 4th fastest, Tua Tagovailoa, 5th fastest, Joe Burrow, another guy who people have a little, concerns about his health. Also, Aaron only threw to the left and only threw to Garrett Wilson or Breece Hall with a couple targets to Allen Lazard. And I agree with you entirely about the body language piece of it. The Allen Lazard drop on the first drive, you saw it. And then the Breece Hall fumble on the second drive, you saw it. And that, honestly, Aaron Rodgers' performance, despite that criticism, probably the highlight of the night for Jets fans. What happened to this great defense that I've been told about? Oh my, just wait. Just wait until the Jets get a quarterback. They might have the best defense in the NFL. You allowed the Niners, without their best skill position player, to score on 8 consecutive possessions. 8 possessions in a row, the Niners put points on the board. 2 touchdowns and 6 field goals. And you weren't able to generate any type of pass rush. One of the biggest winners from last night, other than Jordan Mason, probably Hassan Reddick, who had to come away from last night saying, you probably should pay me. You probably should go ahead and pay me. There was a weird Sauce Gardner moment in the first. Sauce was playing awesome.
Injury? And then he's kind of injury?
I don't know, man. They said he didn't have an injury. He said he got the wind knocked out of him. He missed, I think, 8 plays, and the Niners moved down the field. I don't know what that was.
I thought he tore that joint.
Benching didn't make sense.
The guy hit him really fast and hit him right in the shoulder, and he seemed to be kind of like grabbing at it when he was coming off. I thought he just got one of those.
Yes, but like a labrum thing or the thing that happened to you, but that wasn't it. He had no shoulder injury at all.
Right.
Yeah, he came back in, and when he was asked about it after the game, he said got the wind knocked out of him. But you're usually not out for that long. The Jets are still the Jets, guys. They had one awesome drive early in the game.
What are you reading that as? It seems like you're reading that as something like the Sauce Gardner thing.
Sauce?
Like you think that there's something eerie.
I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like he was benched for a series, but that makes no sense.
Right.
But it also makes no sense for Lisa Salters to be told that Sauce Gardner, during the game, she reported it's not injury related. Well, so what are we doing? I don't understand. Like, again, maybe someone will report what it was. But that Jets defense got bullied for 3 hours last night. And that Jets offense looked like it was being designed by a guy who they didn't want as their offensive coordinator, and quarterbacked by a guy who's the oldest quarterback in the league who's coming off a torn Achilles. The last time Aaron Rodgers threw for 300 yards, Dan Campbell had 0 career head coaching wins as the Lions head coach. Dan Campbell's entire tenure of success with the Lions has happened since Aaron Rodgers last threw for 300 yards. So I'm not overreacting to week 1. What I am doing is reacting to week 1 and the Jets confirming a lot of my concerns. And oh my God, these amazing weapons we have. Well, Mike Williams was on that list. He started the game and then didn't come, barely played. So the Dusty just texted me. This Sauce Gardner after the game said, it was a tackle that I made. I just had to get my wind back. I just had to shake back. When I felt like I was good, I went back on the field. Yeah, no, I appreciate you sending me the quote, Dusty, and I had seen that. It was just weird. That was a long absence for getting the wind knocked out of you.
I thought he was out of the game for a second.
Getting the wind knocked out of you is, and again, I'm not doubting Sauce. It was just weird. The Jets are just weird. And I'm going to show it on First Things First later today. But the Aaron Rodgers passing chart, it's just the left side of the field. So there's that side of it. I just think the Jets are once again going to be a 7-8 win team. I don't think they're well coached. I think people have way overrated how good Aaron is going to be. Now, people are going to say, oh, some of those throws. Guys, I remember being a kid watching Dan Marino on the set of the CBS pregame show. And sometimes Dan Marino is, in his late 40s, late 40s at the time, well removed from football. He also tore his Achilles, oddly. And sometimes they would go to a fake football field or outside or whatever, and they'd throw the football around. And holy shit, man, Dan Marino, even at 50 years old, could sling it. Tight spiral, hurt the guy's hands, perfect accuracy. Aaron is going to be able to throw the ball forever. That's not even the majority of quarterbacking. So people are like, oh, but look at this throw to Garrett Wilson on the sidelines. He'll be able to do that forever. Aaron Rodgers will be able to win the old school quarterback competition where you dip the football in paint, there's targets with bullseyes moving around on the field, and you try to hit them forever. But if he can't move, and if you don't trust yourself to be able to escape, it's not going, and your offensive coordinator can't scheme stuff up for you, could be tough. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.